Hello world of YouTube, and welcome to another list video. Top 11 posse cuts in hip-hop. Remember when I said that I want to make more music-centric list videos this year? Well, this is one of them. I used to really love posse cuts in hip-hop, and I still do, but I used to really look forward to seeing one. And I guess, again, I still do to a small degree, because there's some modern representation on here in hefty doses. It feels really nice to see just a lot of your favorite rappers trading some really good bars over a dope beat. It's not always high concept, but man, is it a good feeling when everybody just is tight in the cut. I actually posted on Twitter asking what defines a posse cut, what's the minimum requirement for a posse cut, and a lot of people voted in some realms I didn't expect, like 3 or more. I had 3 or more, 4 or more, or 5 or more, and honestly, 4 or more is kind of my medium realm. These cuts are going to be at least 4 or more rappers. There's definitely going to be a lot more than 4 in a lot of these cuts, but 4 is my minimum. And these are 11 favorites of mine. Now obviously this list is my opinion. There's probably some posse cuts that you really like that didn't make the cut on here. But that's why we make lists, to share opinions. When I first heard this, I thought it was the weirdest thing, because it has a handful of rappers that I really enjoy, that I would never see coming together. Some rappers that people had been wanting to come together for a long time after this song had dropped. And it's just a weird who's who of juggernauts at the time with future success stories. I mean, you've got the RZA, Cool G Rap, and KRS-One on a track with Exhibit, pre-Marshall Mathers LP Eminem, and pre any sort of success Tech 9. This is such a weird fucking amalgamation of talent. A nice, breezy, short little snippet with Tech. I love Cool G's flow on his segment. I love the beat switch up for KRS-One. There's a lot of really cool components here, and nobody's saying anything really mind-blowing. In fact, most of the stuff here is just to say, hey, we're a bunch of rappers coming together doing the anthem for King, Tech, and Sway, which they then remade like 10 years later, and it wasn't nearly as good as it was the first time. One of the things Tech 9 is really good at, even if he's not necessarily making the most consistent music now, he's still really good at bringing together a conglomerate of rappers to rap over one instrumental. He's done it on his Strange Elation tapes, he did it on a Weed Anthem of Colorado on something else, and he did it his best on Worldwide Motherfucking Choppers. I mean, it's just a bunch of rappers coming together, spitting fast, showing their technical prowess, and it has a lot of the forces you'd see in the cut that you would expect from this kind of collaboration. You know, you got Busta doing one of his most fire verses. And Busta is a dude who, if he's on a posse cut, I'm always excited to hear what he has to say, because the motherfucker never disappoints. And that's why he's one of my favorite rappers. Like, even if he's not saying a whole lot of anything, he is so goddamn energetic. You've got Yellow Wolf spitting a really tight verse. You've got Twista, who you would expect to be here. It introduced a lot of people to more foreign rappers like SZA and Yuso. There's just a good concept here of rappers from all over the globe spitting fast, and I feel like it achieves its concept well, and it's a really energetic cut to just get people hype. Like a vigilante or a missionary, tell my ASAP killers get they pistols ready. A proverbial who's who of modern rap greats. I mean, the only thing this track is missing is Earl Sweatshirt. You put Earl Sweatshirt in here, and you've got like the best posse cut out of rappers that came on the scene post 2010 that blew up. Because, I mean, you've got A$AP Rocky, who's doing a pretty good job here. You've got Kendrick, who was not only on this cut, but was amazing on a track that almost was on here, Fucking Problem.
Joey Badass kills it. Yellow Wolf kills it.
It's cold since Tupac was frozen.
You've got Danny Brown. You've got Big Crit, and Action Bronson is actually pretty fucking good here.
With me, the moon's reflection off the lake hit me. You should have stayed with me.
I mean, again, you're only missing like Earl Sweatshirt and maybe a few other newer rappers like maybe Ab Soul and some of the other black hippie guys, and you've got one of the best posse cuts of the decade. But still good, still a really good cut. One of my favorites, again, of the style. Everyone delivers full force. And Danny Brown, actually, who you'll see again on the list, is another one of those rappers where if he's in a posse cut, I'm really excited to hear what he says, along with Kendrick Lamar.
Shouts out to Damian, shouts out to Frankie Ocean, shouts out.
So some could consider this a cheat because it's just most of the Odd Future collective coming together, but they never really did it like this before, you know? Like, Wu-Tang Clan was the same way. You had a bunch of people in this group who did like songs together in pockets, but they rarely came together as a whole group here. And even dudes like Left Brain and Damo actually come with some good bars here. Like, this track brings everybody up. Plus you've got Frank in the cut, who did not collaborate with Odd Future all that much, even though they were in a group together. It had the return of Earl, who spat some fucking fire. Oldie is one of those cuts that I'll revisit and get just really warm feelings the entire time because it's nostalgic for me now, because Odd Future is a sound that I was really getting into in college, and now they don't really do anything anymore, so it's cool to hear these guys coming together as a collective on one long mega track.
I write left shit with my right, spit on the mic twice, sleep on beef, wake up.
You've got the Def Jux dudes doing Def Jux shit. I mean, you've got Cage before he's at his drowsiest, Ace Rock and LP coming together on a track. Like I've said before, something I wish happened more often before they really split apart. You've got Yak Balls and Tame One. Really, all you're missing is Kamuto and fucking Despot on here. And you've got really the eclectic Def Jux crew showing their personalities on a dope-ass beat. I mean, I love the way that even L and Ace trade bars with each other in the pockets that they're together. It's a great fucking tune for the fans of that label. It's a really niche posse cut, I feel like, out of the rest of the list, but it's such a good fucking one, featuring a lot of rappers coming together that I hold near and dear to my heart.
Greeting Earthlings, we have now taken over your radio. Hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high. If you hit 'em low, hit 'em low, hit 'em low.
Dude, this instrumental is a hype as fuck. Again, no one's coming with like high concept shit here. I mean, you've got dudes like LL and Coolio, who I wouldn't say are super lyrical dudes, but they even sound pretty dope on this. It's a weird mix of rappers because LL doesn't really fit with Be Real, but then you have like Method Man who fits the two of them together. It's like a weird puzzle piece that you really sit there and dissect and just have a good time getting hype. I mean, and then it ends with, again, Busta Rhymes doing his motherfucking thing.
Yo, God bless. Pick up your chest. It's an example. How I can stretch your both horse right. That's the bitch. Press the stress whenever you test me.
I fucking love this song. It's not just nostalgia. The Space Jam soundtrack is really fucking good, and this is one of the best moments on it. The Monstars theme is fucking hype.
They say I got the city on fire. I ain't booming, that's a goddamn.
Again, it's featuring dudes that weren't on one train coming together and killing it. It's got Ab-Soul delivering such a tight fucking verse.
Donkey let her pull my ponytail. Second grade, took my mama away.
Kendrick bringing shit together.
Bet 1,000, shoot 1,000. Things a nigga do for thousands.
Earl coming out of the fray once again with some fucking tight wordplay.
And I'm the type of nigga it ain't never been an honor to judge. You a mouse that the Falcon picked up.
And Danny bringing it all together.
You niggas don't even know all that talk they know so.
On a really lurking, dark, murky beat. It's dark, it's lurching, it's so grim and fucking dope. Again, it's nothing super profound, but the verses that are here are tighter than they were on One Train, and it helps that there's a smaller group of rappers here. It's got a dope hook. It's got just a good atmosphere. All these guys kind of suit each other really, really well, and it's tight. It's fucking tight. I love Really Though. It's one of the shining moments on an already amazing record.
Okay.
Watch it,
Remix.
turn it, leave it, stop
Part 2.
I used to get fucking hyped to this shit in middle school. I had a rip of the video version on an MP3 player, and I would listen to it all the fucking time. It is a who's who of 2000s rappers. I mean, Bussa, who I'm already stoked to see in a posse cut. Mary J. Blige killing it. Raw Digga demolishing shit. Missy Elliott killing it. Lloyd Banks is fucking chill delivery. You got DMX. You got fucking Papoose delivering what I would argue is one of the best verses of his career. I love the really, again, minimal dark beat, the really thumping bass that everybody just kind of flows over before shit gets fucking bonkers and nuts and insane and cartoonish, like is in totally within Busta Rhymes and Missy's and DMX's affair. I love this quiet, loud dynamic that works with every single rapper here. I mean, this shit is so fucking good. I love this remix, and anytime this video would come on like MTV2, I would lose my shit. The next 6 minutes of my life were spent with that fucking remix.
What's up, bud?
This just in. Police are reporting that there's a man on top of a skyscraper.
Again, maybe kind of a cheat, because it's a conglomerate like Wu-Tang, but like I said, they never really came together like this on mini cuts. It was mostly a lot of, here's a couple of members together, here's a couple of members together, and while they came together on 36 Chambers, I think Triumph is a better posse cut. I think RZA's verse is fucking good, the Jizza kills it, even Inspector Deck is fucking great here. Everybody, even U-God, who is arguably the weakest Wu-Tang member, delivers one of his better verses on Triumph. I mean, it's dope. It's really lush, which is a little different than the 36 Chambers, but it does the lush shit that Wu-Tang was trying to transition into perfectly. I think ODB caps it off really well. It's got everybody's personality shines here, and again, it's the best thing that conglomerate did together as a holistic unit. You know, it's fire. It's straight bars the entire time.
Breast milk, you made my day. No, we had to do a remix, right? Take that. Drunk driving on a Wednesday with 3 bitches in an MPV.
Dude, the most 2011 hip-hop song ever, but it's without a doubt the best posse cut of the decade. Motherfucking everybody is quotable as shit on here. That fucking hook, Necro's beat, Das Racist is so good here. It's got LP Pre-Run the Jewels delivering his best verse ever. You got Danny Brown lighting the shit up. Despot fucking killing it. Mr. Motherfucking Esquire closing shit out amazingly. I mean, dude, this track is so much fun. I re-listen to it at least 5 times a year. Straight fire. Super bars. Again, the best posse cut of the decade. Everybody here works so well together, and there's so much good chemistry between everybody here, and they all suit this really, really old school instrumental fantastically. With that being said, what could be my number one? What could possibly be my number one posse cut? Think about it. Just think about it.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Dude, you've got one of the most quoted and referenced rap songs probably ever made.
Who's that? Brown. Who's that? Brown. Row, like a dungeon dragon.
Raw, like a dungeon dragon.
Chuckity choco, the chocolate chicken.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
All over the track, man. pardon me, as I come back. All over the track, man. Pardon me, as I come back.
It's got everything I love in a good posse cut as far as how fun it is, how great the instrumental is, and how playful everybody is with each other. Hell, Q-Tip and Busta just straight trade segments with each other, and it's so fucking fun. This song never ceases to get me hype, and it is such a great jam. Something that makes me want to just fucking fly out and go save the world in like the best way possible. It is so good. So fucking dope, and without a doubt, my favorite posse cut ever fucking made. Probably not surprising that it's here if you know my music tastes, but I wanted to make a video talking about posse cuts. What are some of your favorite posse cuts in hip-hop? I know I missed some big ones like Champions, Forever. That's a lot of people's favorite posse cuts. Mercy, Champions. There's a lot of good posse cuts out there. So I'd love to know some of yours. Hopefully you enjoyed this list. I'm gonna go. I've been Viral Rack. You guys take videos, last in situations, and I'll see you another day.